starting. You have to stop talking for just 1 minute because we're starting. So don't say anything yet. Okay, guys, hi. We love you. We are so excited. I can't even tell you. Welcome to Over 50 and Fabulous. This is the after show. This is Over 50 and Fabulous After Dark. And I have someone on my couch that you guys are not even going to be able to handle.
It's awesome.
So get ready, because we are about to go down memory lane with probably your favorite person. And I'm going to say this. I've never had a man on this show. I've never had a man. This is my first man that has been allowed. Now, you've seen him on air for 30 years. But we're really live, going to go deep, and you can ask him any questions that you want. Go to QVC. If you're watching us on QVC.com, type in your comments, type in your questions. If you are watching on Facebook, type in your comments, type in your questions. We're going to give him the entire, however long he wants to say, he gets it all. So get ready. Thank you for joining us. You know, Over 50 and Fabulous, we're all about living your best life. When you turn 50, it is not a death sentence. It is not that it's over. And he's going to preach to you on all of that.
This is the beginning. It's just the beginning.
It's just the beginning.
It's the beginning of the next 30 minutes of my life.
So without further ado,
here we go.
Can we please have a big round of applause for the one and the only Rick Domeier.
How many people were just very disappointed after that build-up? That's the guy? That's the guy?
Everybody's here for you.
So listen, I have seen the show.
You have. Have you watched it?
I've watched the show.
Okay.
And I have understood that a lot of people are extremely relaxed.
Yeah.
And they take off their shoes. So can we just start there?
Yeah. Are we going to take our shoes off?
By the way, I'm wearing my Dr. Scholl shoes.
Oh. Look,
A57174. I'm going to take these off. I'm just going to kick back.
Let's do it. Let's kick back.
How about that? I'm starting there.
Okay, Kimberly says, love your energy, Rick. How do you keep it so high? He is high. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
There is no medication involved.
That's true.
Okay, maybe a little. No, there's not. No.
He's not. He's not. This is, just so you know, this is how he really is all the time. Hi, welcome to Over 50 and Fabulous.
I'm truly grateful. Grateful for the opportunity.
Well,
I really am.
You know I've been fighting for this.
I'm sure someone else dropped out at the last minute,
No.
but I'll take it.
No,
because this is great, and I love what you do. I love your passion, and I love that you're doing this. I love this whole idea that you kind of started, lady.
No.
Okay.
I'm not. Listen.
Okay.
We're just on this journey together. Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. 30 years. How does it feel?
So, this is where we get the tissues out?
Look, we have some.
It feels like it's gone by like that. Some days it feels like it's, okay, how long can he do this? Put him in the QVC assisted living now. Roll him away. And sometimes it feels like it's been like that.
Right.
Like it feels like just the other day.
Yeah.
Like just yesterday.
Okay.
That I was back in the 80s.
Yeah.
Do you have a sponsor for this show?
You know what? I think that
would you like to have a sponsor for the show?
There is one.
Guys,
and,
come into here and I will show you the new sponsor for the show.
Make room for the mushrooms. That's what this chicken and mushroom sandwich is all about. Sliced mushrooms, sauteed
mushrooms, herb mushrooms, delicious mushroom. I can still do it.
You remember?
laying on grilled chicken
And grilled sourdough.
Wow.
Oh! Jack in the Box.
Yes.
Yeah, that was the king of all mullets back in the day.
Okay. Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Did you love your mullet?
Back in the day.
I loved mullet.
You know, and you know what's the weirdest thing now is when you see it on someone at the talent service center. Or you see, like I was at a meeting the other day, and this dude, he's a great looking guy, his name's Matthew.
Yeah.
He's got the stash.
Yeah.
I'm like, you got the Magnum PI stash.
Yeah.
Not a lot of people can do that.
Listen.
It's great to see it.
Do you
it
miss
comes
the
back,
80s?
Right. I miss some of the 80s. I miss some of the LA 80s. We're not going to go too deep into what I miss. But I wouldn't trade it for the world for fatherhood
Yeah.
and family.
And is
Because
that...
I was single.
Yeah, you were single, you were living in LA.
Yeah.
You were, I'm sure, just wild in the streets.
Okay. And next question.
Annette says
Oh,
you look like David Cassidy.
I love David Cassidy. I love David Cassidy.
I can see-
David
yeah.
and Sean Cassidy.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah. Now,
That was-
can
you.
Can I ask a question? How did you start in show business? Were you just born and you were like, wow, look at this, look at all this. I need to share it with the world.
Now it's like the actor's studio. Well, if you really must know. I began in the small town in Minnesota, playing the role of Tom Sawyer. It was the play Tom Sawyer. I was Tom Sawyer. And it was an
Really?
operetta in 6th grade. Wow. In the 6th grade.
Yeah.
And, oh, for heaven's sake, look at those ankles. Look at the suspenders. That's me in the middle. That's Huckleberry Finn on one side of there. It was. I'll tell you. Here's the thing. Maybe you can relate to this.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because not all that great in science. Not all that great.
Wait.
Not
Are you
good study habits.
insinuating that I was not good in school?
I'm not insinuating that.
Okay.
But there were the smart
Yeah.
girls in
Yeah.
the class.
Yeah, okay.
And then when it came time for them to sometimes do a speech,
Yeah.
try out for the play,
Yeah. Okay.
they froze.
Yeah.
They got nervous.
Yeah.
And so there was this sense of, well, maybe I can be something. That's what that was. Wow. That was also the first, like, maybe you can relate to that.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah.
applause.
Yeah.
Okay, I feel comfortable here.
Yes.
This feels right.
So you were not uncomfortable with attention.
No, I was not. And apparently still not. Apparently, like, it's time to start being uncomfortable. It's time. It's okay.
I don't know.
Get the hook.
I gotta be honest with you, Rick. I think if you stayed on QVC for another 50 years.
No way.
No. Why?
Really?
Why would you say no?
Just to be?
No.
Really?
I
Would
think-
you? How many more years do you think he's got? How many more? Do you have to put up with this guy? I am not everybody's taste. I know that. I'm a little much.
What?
I consider myself a little like sauerkraut. You know what I mean? Some people love sauerkraut.
Yeah, and
Some
love it
people
and put it
don't
on
want to be
everything.
in the same county as sauerkraut. So I am a little polarized.
Well, I gotta tell you, I can relate to that.
You can.
Oh,
'Cause
yes.
do you have 'cause I
Haters?
just want to thank all the people who love me.
Yes.
And all the people who
Yeah.
just want to tar and feather me. They're out there.
I don't think there are.
But you get the polarizing
I
thing
get
too.
that, yes, because I can
How do
read.
you handle
Because
it?
I can read
How
the
do you
internet.
How do you handle it?
You know,
Honestly. That's why we're here.
Okay, honestly, you have to. It hurts sometimes, right? Like if you read it, you're like, oh, but why? And then you have this moment where you think, I'm gonna write back, and I'm gonna say, and listen, just so you know, if you're watching and you're over 50 and you're saying, yeah, I sometimes feel like I'm just being me, and they don't get it.
Mm-hmm.
You're not going to be everyone's cup of tea, especially as we get older. Or were you always? You were always Rick Domeier.
Well,
Yeah.
but here's what I would say.
Yeah.
I would say here is something that I've observed, and maybe you've observed this as well. The older we get, when it comes to that,
Yeah.
that feedback, something goes off in our brain. The older we get, the less we give a shit. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that. It's the internet here. But do you find... Because if it's like, oh, I'm in 6th grade, somebody didn't like me in Tom Sawyer. Wait a minute. Becky Thatcher, my co-star. You didn't like, right? But as you get, there
Yeah,
comes a time where
you're right.
and my wife, Amy's the same way,
Yes,
where you feel
Amy.
comfortable
Yeah.
in your own skin.
Yeah.
And you go, this,
Happy anniversary.
happy anniversary.
Hi, Amy.
Yeah.
If you're watching,
Today.
happy anniversary. How'd you do
I
it?
found that. I
Yeah,
found that
it's great.
over the years.
Rick, someone wants us tell some of your favorite funny memories on QVC.
Well, some of my favorite funny memories, first of all, I'm going to not tell you because I've got a show, a live audience show coming
Yes.
up on October 10th.
That's right. That's
October
right.
10th at 5 p.m.
Yep.
October 10th, Thursday, 5 to 7 p.m.
Yes.
And there's a guy named Mike great dude.
Yeah.
Been here for a long time. He has the arduous task of looking at me for the last 3 weeks and all this old footage.
That's
and he's
a lot
put
of
this
footage.
lot of footage.
Yeah.
And so he's put it together. And he's put together all of the stuff with a woman named Joan. Have you ever heard of Joan? Joan
Yeah.
Rivers?
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask
I
you
did
next.
every possible promo,
Yeah.
every clip,
Yeah.
every break the bracelet,
Yeah.
every every Joan, you can't say that, all those things,
Yeah. Yeah.
mishaps,
Yeah,
weird stories. One of the fun, you want to hear a fun memory?
I would love it.
But here's a fun memory.
Okay.
This is a true story.
Okay.
Okay. I've told this story before, but it's great. We sold remember the Alexa, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The Echo.
Yeah, the Echo. The
Echo. There was like a cylinder.
Yeah.
When it first came out.
Yes.
We sold thousands and thousands and thousands.
Yes.
Great?
Yes.
For a QVC customer. To people like
Yeah.
you.
Yep.
We sold it. And the newest, and we're kicking off as of today's special value at midnight.
Yes.
And, you never heard this?
No.
Okay, great. So Brett, the guest,
Yes,
came in and
I
said,
know Brett
There's a
Hamilton. Yeah.
new task that you can do.
Uh-huh.
You can order pizza using this. Alexa, order 6 Domino's pizzas. Order 6 pepperoni pizzas.
Okay.
From Domino's.
Yes.
Great. So wouldn't that be cool? And then we'll have, the Domino's guy come in at the end of the hour. That'll be funny.
Right.
Hour ends.
Yeah.
Producer comes out and says, "Stop.
Okay.
We're getting complaint calls." What do you mean we're getting? What do you mean? So what happened was my loud, booming voice went into the Alexa, through television sets across the country,
No.
and ordered pizzas.
No.
Ordered pizzas. 5 pizzas in like 100, I don't know, 20 homes. So that's like 100 pizzas that were ordered. And so the lady, so you just like, it's like 1 o'clock in the morning. I was like, ding dong. I didn't order the guy on the TV ordered the pizza. I didn't do it. I didn't order the pizza. Lady, I got your pizzas.
I just.
I didn't. That happened.
That's real.
Yeah, that
That's
happened.
unbelievable.
That actually, and we heard that it happened
That
a
is
lot.
amazing.
It had triggered the Echoes that they already owned and their app, and bada boom.
Guess what?
That's my music anecdote for the evening.
Renee loves Evil Dead too.
Okay, so listen to this story because it concerns this amazing woman.
Wow. It's just.
I did this horror movie in 1987.
Mm-hmm, you did.
I played the character of Ed.
Oh, yeah, you did.
87. It then went to video, became a cult classic.
Yeah.
Now it's part of a franchise called the Evil Dead franchise. Along the way, okay, this is true, it turns into Evil Dead the musical, like Rocky Horror.
Yeah.
Like it's funny, it's fun, it's wacky.
Campy.
Very campy.
Love it.
Okay. Take over.
Okay, so
Listen to
randomly
tonight.
So why don't you guys all know my daughters are all musical theater all the time, and it's like they do all the things. Sophie, one of our daughters, gives me news that she's very excited. She's cast as Ed in The Evil Dead the musical. I know nothing. I know none of this.
You know none of the
I know
thing.
none of the thing because I never saw the musical and okay, whatever. But I'm like, great, and we're working with Sophie. We're doing all the things. We're getting very excited. She's watching the movie over and over and over. She has this new icon, favorite actor, okay? She doesn't tell me his name, but this one who plays Ed in the movie is my new hero.
Is that the character she's playing?
Because that's the character she's playing, so she's watching. He is the one. Mommy, I can't even begin to tell you. Over dinner, we're talking. Rick Domeier is our guest, the first man ever on Over 50 and Fabulous. And she's like, Richard Domeier? And I'm like, yeah, Rick. Is that the weirdest thing?
So
Her hero.
surreal.
And you FaceTimed her.
So we
and she
FaceTimed
literally,
earlier tonight.
She was sobbing.
This
She's
is the
freaking out.
weirdest,
She's still
oddest,
texting me over.
strangest
Is that the weirdest thing?
thing.
She's
It's
your
so
biggest
wonderful.
fan in the whole world.
It's wild.
I know, and
it's maybe
yeah.
what are we getting from
It's
that?
I
It's
don't
pop
know.
culture.
Yeah.
The way the
well,
universe
you've changed
works.
the world. You have.
No, but
you have.
But it's,
and now
I'm
we
so
get to
happy
have
that-
you at QVC.
That's great.
Isn't that okay? So everyone, very quickly, we have this thing that we love to do on Over 50 and Fabulous, and it's very special. It's our favorite segment of the show, and it's called Fabulous Flashbacks. You hear the music? Oh, great. All right, Rick, tell us about it. That looks like a headshot.
That looks like somebody who is looking for a job. Give me something. Give me something. I'm tough, but I'm smiling, and really, anybody on The Young and the Restless or Days of Our Lives,
right?
kick the guy off and give me the job, because I want to be that guy. I did all these bit parts on. I was like the king of the bit parts, and I was the cop on Days of Our Lives, the bartender on Santa Barbara. That was me. Okay, there's one. Okay, we can move on now.
You can
How flashing back.
Whoa.
Katie is going.
Katie,
wow.
do you need the fan?
Wow.
Do you need the fan? Okay.
Why am I not back in the 80s?
Wow.
Where could I be?
She
Katie,
said,
no,
look at the chest hair. Okay.
That was
is that
about
is that a jacket with no shirt?
Okay, anyway, that was about 20 pounds ago. That was in the 80s as well. And that was friends of mine who are all into rock, and I love rock, and I sing.
You sing,
and I could growl. I could bang out some.
What's your favorite song to sing?
I'm a massive, ridiculous fan. Oh, by the way, she just said Doug Davidson.
Oh.
Double.
Yeah.
You want to hear a weird story?
Sure.
So you don't know who that is, do you?
No, who's Doug Davidson?
I auditioned for the lead on The Young and the Restless years ago, and I didn't get the part. And the casting director told me, you look too much like Paul on The Young and the Restless, played by Doug Davidson.
All right, there you go.
I hate Doug Davidson. I'm just kidding. Now there, by the way. So now we get the job.
Happy anniversary.
So Amy and I had been in L.A. As boyfriend and girlfriend.
Love it.
No, she was not. She did not want anything to do with it. Nothing.
Okay.
We broke up.
Oh. Okay.
I got a job here.
Okay.
We got back together.
Isn't that
And now we have these two kids.
Acting like I didn't know.
And that was 27 years ago today.
I know.
27 years ago today. She looks exactly the same.
Yes, she does.
I look like a president. I look like Nixon now.
What
I
is
got the job, and one of the things I did many, many years ago was rock climb. I climbed Devil's Tower and some other.
You rock climb for fun?
Mm-hmm. And so when I got here, they were looking for goofy things that you did. So I said, I want to use it as a metaphor. I just started.
God.
I want to scale the walls of QVC.
You're insane.
And
okay.
And yeah.
Oh, I know those kids. You love your kids. Oh. Oh no, guys, he's crying. Oh my God. Don't do it. You have a whole night.
Oh, it's time.
On air.
Oh, it's time.
Reach for the tissues.
It's tissue time.
Guys, the tissues have entered the chat. I know. You love your boys. Yeah. You love your boys. Oh.
So during the show, we're gonna have them here live. Yeah. Well, one of them. Another one. The other one's on a Mr. Big Shot going to a convention in Las Vegas. Mr. You know, a young man in his 20s in Las Vegas. Yeah. What could possibly go wrong?
Which one is more like you?
Depends on their moods.
Okay.
Josh, I think, is the youngest one.
Okay.
But they both have elements of me. They're really, the good parts are like their mom.
Look at that.
The good parts are like their mom.
Celebrate.
Yeah. So that is one thing that I will say for the viewers.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
When I got here, I was single.
Wow.
No kids, not married. So this QVC chapter, Mel, is like me growing up.
I know.
Kids.
I know.
Now they're graduated from college.
I know.
They're on their own.
I know.
It's wild.
It's what
I was there that whole journey.
So you grew up here. This is your home.
Kind of, sort of.
Oh, there's your bestie. That's what you call BFF.
You know, that person was a great mentor.
I know.
And I'll tell you something else, man. I'll tell you something else. You saw her on talk shows.
Yeah.
You saw her on E. You saw her on QVC.
Yeah.
Nothing better than the green room.
I know.
That chick was hilarious. Freaking hilarious.
She was.
We used to play this game. Can I tell you one game we played?
Yes,
Keep that shut up.
Please. Keep up the.
I can't say what it was. Listen to this, though.
Okay.
I said, Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna play it like a Rorschach test. I'm gonna name a celebrity. You tell me the first thing that comes to mind.
Okay.
And I would do it. And she would blurt out some things that are not for prime time. She's fantastic.
She's the best. She changed your life?
The influence she had was that she never stopped working.
Yeah.
I think you got a little bit of that.
Yeah, I got that.
You want to keep
yeah.
going.
Yeah.
And so I get here and I'm clueless.
Yeah.
So they send me on the road. By the way, if you're there and watching, who remembers the 50-50 tour, the Quest for America's Best in 1995?
Yeah, yeah.
And that was my first. That was out in Minneapolis with some gal named Mary Beth.
I know.
Who looks
could that
exactly
be?
the same.
Doesn't she? I know. Both of you look exactly the same. Both of you look exactly the same.
Well, it's like Rod Stewart and the Queen of England. If you don't change your hairstyle, it just keeps on going. Fantastic. All right.
Listen, I'm going to say this. I do want to respect you, but at the same time, I will be honest. I've never seen this many comments coming up.
Are they coming? Are they liking it?
Yeah. Oh, I am like.
I don't deserve this.
No,
I don't deserve
you don't understand how many people really love you. He hasn't stopped crying, you guys, since we got here.
Let me just say this:
kidding.
if you're
like
you're taking a shot every time I cry, you're going to have to get an Uber. You're going to have to get somebody to walk you up
You're
to
making me cry because you're crying.
What is it when you get old and sentimental? Just look at the dog food commercial. All the little puppies.
But wait, you have to. If you have to go, I'm not kidding. Can we at least do the rapid fire?
Yeah. I mean, this is your show. Just to remind you, I'm just a guest.
Yeah, but I know. But you have. Okay, can I ask you a question? So you're kicking off this TSV tonight.
Yes, I am.
How?
I'm supposed to be on QVC2 in like 5 minutes.
You'll be fine.
Okay, great.
It's fine. Do you know how many TSVs you've kicked off?
I do.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do. I average 80. We just had a host team meeting about it. I average 80 a year, and this is my 30th year. So 2,400.
Stop it.
Mm-hmm.
That's why they call you Captain Midnight.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
Is it hard?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what it is. It's incredibly. So they say, and you'll love this.
Yeah.
They say the excitement hormone and the stress hormone are exactly the same thing.
You're correct.
The same. Whatever's going on there is exactly the same. So to answer your question, no and yes. It's exciting, and there's a lot at stake.
Yeah.
So, but I will tell you this: that feeling never goes away.
Yeah.
Like tonight at midnight, I'm gonna be like, shut up, the cannon. There will be, and it'll be awesome. Everything's great. Oh my God, it'll be that. And that's just, I don't know. That's not going away.
Can I ask you a personal question?
They seem to be incredibly personal, like all of them.
I know.
So far.
I know
but
they
even
are.
as an impersonal. No, go for it.
Okay. And because we all do this job, and we're so lucky and blessed to do this job, and we are both very excitable, joyful, happy people.
A little out there.
A little out there. But we all have shit happen in our lives.
Yeah.
I don't know about you, but there is something about when hard things are happening and you still have to go out there and do your job.
Oh, the compartmentalized thing.
Yeah. How do you obviously have to do that because you've been on for 30 years. And unless everything's been perfect for 30 years, how do you do that? Because that's something they have to do too. The people who are watching that all love you. And so give them advice. If they're having a hard time and they still have to go to work wherever that is.
Right.
How do they do that?
Yeah. I've been so blessed with working with incredible people. I haven't read like a ton of literature, but what I have, I've absorbed.
Yeah.
Drink it in. I live it.
Yeah.
And there's a book called The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. Got to work for 20 years with a guy named Tony Robbins. And Tony is the one, you get what you focus on in that kind of peak state and that focus that you can control that, being proactive, not reactive, but a proactive person.
Yeah.
You can choose to be this right now. If you can dive into that. You can tap into that, and you can make that happen.
Yeah.
And I've seen it with a lot, not only myself, but a lot of people.
Yeah.
I worked with someone who I won't say who and when, but she had lost her husband. And she, I don't know if I should say this, sorry, but she had to kick off a TSP. This was years ago. Amazing person. And I said, she just told me this. And I said, you don't have to do this. She said, no, I want to do this. And it was amazing to see how she turned it on,
Yeah.
did it,
Yeah.
and then when it was over, so that's part of the deal. That's strange.
Yeah.
QVC is live,
Yeah.
and there's no teleprompter.
That's right.
So if you're doing the news right now, and welcome back, and now it's time for the weather. And now I don't know what the hell I'm saying, but I'm reading it. I have no idea. Over to you, Bob. Shut up. Over to you, Bill. My name's not Bill, right? Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Yeah.
But this
Yeah.
gets Saturday Night Live
Yep.
parodied a
Yes.
lot. The
Yep.
home shopping genre.
That's right.
All that.
Yeah.
But then when people come here and they try to do it,
Hello.
right? They go,
Yes, hold on. Let's do the fan.
wait a minute. Wait a minute.
That's right.
There you go.
But it's true.
It's so
It's true. You know, people call this the Olympics of television.
I wouldn't doubt that.
It really is. And the fact that you have done it so seamlessly and beautifully for 30 years, and then you have another 50 to go.
50. We're going to put a countdown clock. I think it's like going to be 50 days. And then they're just going to be like 49.
What did you sell for your interview?
48. Oh, this is
Are we gonna? Are we
For my
messing
original
up?
thing?
Yeah. Like, was it a pencil?
no, it was not a pencil. I put in my bag some fitness bands.
Oh yeah, of course. So you could make
I
your pectorals
totally
pop.
did that. Well, welcome back into QVC, everyone. My name's Rick. That's what it was. I'm not even kidding. I'm from LA. You probably know that. And I'm gonna tell. He's in there with the bands, like, hey, like that. It was like cheese ball. And then they said,
You're hired.
"You're hired." Wait, what? And I got the job. I thought it would last 6 months. You know who thought it would last 6 months?
Oh.
Mary Beth.
Oh really? No. Really?
Jane. I give him 6 months. Actor boy. We joked about it all the time.
I
Levin,
love it.
no way. Ain't no way he's making it.
Okay,
And
ready?
It was touch and go there for a while. Please.
It's rapid fire. Never. Okay.
Never, Kara
So
Lee.
we do this. See, never. You can never retire. So we do this every time.
Okay, I'm ready.
We have all of our well, it's usually our girls. Again, I'm so excited. Guys, I really did fight that the first man we ever have on this couch is Rick, because I know how much you love him. Stop it. You're so stupid.
I can do the cheesy thing right now if you want to.
Stop it.
Welcome back. Over 15 Fabulous After Dark.
I'm so uncomfortable.
I'm uncomfortable right now just doing this. Are we still rolling or have we cut? Is it going? Okay, go. Okay, stop it. Okay, please.
Okay. So, anyway, but because I know how much you love him. I don't really like him that much, but
Yeah.
I,
You're not alone.
just
Oh,
kidding.
the internet's coming in.
Okay, here we go.
Neither do I, says Alan. Okay.
Please have Rick on again. See? And again and again. They love you. See? See? I tell, right? Okay, ready?
Go.
Pant to your thong. Wait.
It's for myself?
Because we ask that every time.
No, stop.
Okay, boxers or briefs?
Boxers.
Football or baseball?
Ooh.
It's rapid.
Really good. When it comes, right now, football.
Okay.
Right now.
Who's your favorite team?
Minnesota Vikings. 3-0.
Oh, acting or hosting? I knew he'd be terrible at this game.
Right now,
Really?
hosting.
Coffee or tea?
Coffee.
How do you
Ooh,
take your coffee?
Real freaking great coffee. Caffeinated coffee. Strong coffee. More coffee.
So,
Oh,
so dumb.
yeah.
Favorite color?
Is my arm being here? Is that weird?
No, it's not
Blue.
weird.
Blue.
We're like brother
Any
and
shade
sister.
of blue.
We're siblings.
Siblings.
It's okay. I don't care.
All right. What about now?
Favorite
Sorry.
Favorite. You said blue.
Blue.
I knew you were going to say blue because of your eyes. Beach vacation or mountain getaway?
Oh, lately it's been the mountain getaway.
Really?
Yeah, we just came back from Vancouver Island and came back from hiking oh man, have you ever been to Red Rocks? Red Rocks in Colorado? No. Seen a concert at Red Rocks?
Oh no,
Stop what you're
I
doing
heard
and go
about
to
that.
Red Rocks.
We
Go to
Okay.
Boulder and go.
Okay.
Hiking.
All right. Favorite season?
Fall.
Favorite QVC moment? That's impossible.
Right now. It's right now. This very moment. With you. Tell me some people who are watching right now. Who's watching?
Chelsea.
Who's what? Chelsea.
Chelsea said you guys are the same.
Ellen.
It's kind of true.
Chelsea.
Ellen, there was a Coralie. Kim.
Bob. What are you watching, Bob?
Bob.
Bob, what are you doing?
Stupid. This is my favorite. Okay, sweet snacks or salty snacks?
Oh, I got a sweet tooth.
Well, really, what's your favorite
Yeah.
thing? Candy, favorite candy.
No, I like a Himalayan salted chocolate caramel.
Wow, I like that too.
Yeah.
So
salt.
good, so
Salt.
good. Steak or salmon?
Oh, I had a big old ribeye last night.
That's nice.
Yeah.
I got it. Superhero or Jedi?
Superhero.
Chocolate or vanilla?
I like a great, fantastic vanilla ice cream.
Oh, so does Phil. That
Yeah.
is like every night a
But it's got
vanilla.
to be a real
A good one.
good one.
Yeah, none of that, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wine or beer?
So when I was growing up, it was beer. Lately, like last night, wine.
And a box?
Night before that,
Yeah,
wine. Night before that, I like great red wine. I love great red wine.
you do, yeah.
Oh, my
Well,
goodness.
you're bougie.
I just got, you know who it was? It was Jan Muller.
Oh.
The guy, the Vitamix
Yeah,
guy,
yeah,
years
yeah.
ago.
Yeah.
Got me into wine, and we've
Okay.
been to Italy a couple of times. Not Jan and I, but my wife went to Italy a couple of times. Napa, we just came back from Washington, Bellingham,
For
Washington.
whining? Really? You go on vacation to drink wine?
So Northern Washington, Napa's great wineries.
Yeah.
Washington has incredible wineries. I'll tell you all about them.
Okay.
Yeah, Walla Walla, Washington.
Tracy said wine gang. Okay.
Yeah.
One word to describe yourself.
Humble.
Stupid.
Come on. Come on.
What's your go-to comfort food?
Oh. I can't say it
Why?
because it's one of those moments.
Okay.
My mom used to make dumplings and sauerkraut.
Oh, jeez. Come on. Let's not go there.
And whenever I came home, she made that. Every time.
Oh, my God.
She's like 80 years old. So I'm not making a damn sauerkraut again. But she did it. She did it.
She
She
did.
did all the time.
Because she loved you.
She did.
She still loves you.
She does.
I know.
Phyllis.
Phyllis. We love you, Phyllis. She's here. Pancakes or French toast?
Oh, I like good pancakes.
Favorite movie genre?
I like a really intelligent, fantastic
Horror.
drama, not a horror film. So it's scary. I get scared.
But you were so scary in
Yeah,
it.
scary.
You were so ugly
Like a great,
in that movie.
but yet handsomely ugly.
I don't want to wrap up, Sean.
What,
This
Lisa?
is
What do
too
you do
fun.
when you have to go to the bathroom hosting? You freaking don't. You don't. You don't.
You don't.
You want to badly. You think about it. Huh. And now for J475771. And now this wonderful gold bracelet is out. God, I gotta go to the bathroom right now. Oh, you can dress it up, you can dress it down. I got it. But you don't.
This is my. Yeah, I'm so sad that this is over. They just told me you have to go to work.
Did we laugh?
Oh, this was the best, guys.
Did we tear up?
Was this the best? We laughed, we cried.
Oh, thank you.
We
so
need to bring you back.
Sweetheart.
They just said, did you hear that? Everybody wants you back. This was not long enough. Keep going.
October 10th at 5 p.m.
Yes.
So it's
Yes,
going to be
tell
fun.
everybody.
It's going to
Yeah.
be fun.
Okay, it's going to be fun, and it's a live studio audience show.
Yeah, if you want to come by, I'd love you to drop.
Okay.
Drop by.
All right, we will, and
Be a
we'll.
part of it. Some surprises and some great stuff.
I
we
love
need a part
it.
two. This is the
Yes.
best. Thank you so much.
Thanks.
This was 30 years of gratitude. I didn't get a chance to
Yeah.
thank you guys enough.
Yeah.
Because without you, I'm not here, and I mean that. So thank you.
Oh my God. And now I'm gonna cry.
I think she's crying because I don't have my shoes on and my stinky feet. I gotta put my shoes back on. Okay, put my shoes back on. See you
Bye,
guys.
Rick.
I'll see you soon.
We love you guys. See you later. We love Rick. We love you. Remember, you're not too old, it's not too late, and your best days are ahead. Thanks. Love you. You hear the music?
I wear what I want and I speak the truth. I swear these guys can handle it when I be bringing fire to the booth. Man, I switch my nail color just to match my hair color. I'll be in my large shades just to keep myself covered. Short skirts, new taste, pulling up my thigh boots. You know when I'm slipping, I be always looking so cute. If I know you, doesn't mean I gotta show I know you. Just show me what you can do either way. I know we ain't together yet, but we are.